All right, Sistas fans. Now, an interesting question amongst the fan base is why hasn't Gary been visited by Aaron at any point since he's been in the hospital? Now, I mentioned this in season 7 as well because for whatever reason, and look, this is me using the mindset of that these new writers didn't, take the time to do more than just skim across, maybe season 1 and maybe a little bit of season 2. Because I don't think it was established until season 3, particularly during the pop-up wedding that Gary had for Andy, that Aaron and Gary actually knew each other, that they weren't just boys, but the fact that Aaron as a pastor was Gary's spiritual advisor. And that to me is very telling as to these new writers not knowing this, because you would think with everything that's been going down with Gary, from the FBI investigation to getting back together with Andy to the stabbing to being in the hospital and whatnot, Aaron hasn't bothered to go check on Gary not one time. Not one time. And I think the only time between both of these seasons where Aaron could have shared the screen with Gary was at the baby shower. Because remember, I think Miss Lisa said that Aaron had to go to work and then she was on her way out too. And this was right before Gary popped up in the Bill Cosby sweater telling everybody that he and Andy are about to be married. So why haven't we had these two on screen? Well, like I said, I think maybe the writers just didn't look into the show far enough to know these two have a dynamic. And with everything going on, you would think the pastor would go visit, part of the congregation. Okay, I don't think, Gary goes to his church or anything. But then again, we've never seen Aaron preach outside of an anti-Zach message in order to make himself look good in front of Karen. But yeah, I just wonder why that hasn't been shown. Not to mention, they probably used the same alias with Gary John Smith and Aaron being John, as that chick Jennifer called him outside of the salon. But I really do feel like we should see these two on screen just to kind of get an update on whether or not Aaron has been keeping tabs on Gary, or, what's going on. It's just a lot that I wish we had more insight into, because now it just seems like these two are perfect strangers rather than people who have a history together. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.